Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. Believe it or not, we're November 15th. We're halfway through November already. Time is flying. Now we can officially say, I guess we're getting closer to this holiday season. But we got lots of big announcements today. We're excited about our weekend update, so let's jump on in. First thing we love to start with is that weekly market report. Let's see how the market's doing. This is last week's data, which was an interesting week, obviously, with the election. So we could get some screwy results here. I'm not going to read too much into what we saw during the election week. In theory, there was just sometimes consumer confidence is high, low, but we could get some screwy numbers here. So let's see. Showings in the DC metro market, 17,300, so down 3.7% from week before. Not too big of a deal. Fairly flat, up 6% from a year ago, which is good. Our contracts were actually up 3%, 1189, so pretty good. New listings, 5% less. Not a big deal. It's pretty flat, 50 listings on the grand scheme of things. Still up 14% from a year ago at this time. Our active listings, that's that inventory out there we keep tracking. Down to 16.7% more than last year. So it's still more, but that number is shrinking a little bit. So pretty flat from week to week there in the overall inventory out there. Our North Central Virginia, a little bit smaller subset, just under 5,000 showings, so up 6% from a week ago. So that's great. Showings are out there. Contracts down 4%, 358 contracts, so pretty flat though in the grand scheme of things like we talked about. New listings, pretty flat, 372 week over week. And then that active inventory, this is definitely shrank down. It's only 9.8% more than a year ago at this time. So more inventory, but it's shrinking a little bit. Baltimore metro area, another big bucket here, 10,700 showings. Pretty flat though, look, up 1% from a year ago, up 1% from a week ago. So really very little impact when it comes to our real estate market last week. Contracts down 3%, so pretty flat overall. Those new listings, 682, down 9%, which is a little bit more than we'd like, but it's like 65 listings, so it's I wouldn't stress too much about it. And then that active inventory up, percent from week before, but 13.7% more than a year ago at this time. So still more inventory, but remember there were times a few weeks ago we were doing this, it was 30-40% in these areas. So it's definitely shrank down, been a little bit more of a that seller's market as we shrink the inventory pool there. Our last one, Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle, just under 2,000 showings, pretty flat from week over week, 19% more showings than last year, so that's good stuff. Our new listings way down, but again, this is our smallest number, so down 26%. It's what 35 listings, so it's not too huge of a deal. I'm not going to freak out over that quite yet. Our active inventory pretty flat week over week, up 17% from a year ago, so pretty good numbers there as well. So good stuff. We always like to dive into that market, see what's going. Then we're going to look into who were our rock stars last week, who crushed it across our whole footprint here at Samson Properties. Our top 5 individuals in volume: Ferris Sohrabian, good job, Ferry. Ferris Eways, number 2, great job. Kamal Parakh, number 3. Ritu Desai, number 4, and Elizabeth Kline, number 5. Some great agents there in that list. Our top 5 in transactions for the week: Keith Hawkins, number 1. Great job representing. Good job there, Keith. Kamal Parakh, Elizabeth Kline, Ferry, number 4, and then Ferris Eways, number 5. Fantastic job. So Ferris got top 5 in transactions volume, and his team won the county championship. Great job, Ferris, coaching football there. I saw that. Another county champion last week, my Uncle Casey and Cousin Billy and Cousin Kevin and their squad, they won the county championship, and he was number 1 in volume last week. I think he actually probably cares more about the championship if you asked him. But our top 5 teams in volume: the Casey Sampson team, number 1. Carolyn Young Homes, number 2. Fantastic job. Shepherd Homes Group, number 3. Perfect Choice Real Estate, led by Candace Astroth, number 4. And the One Street Company with the one and only Samar Qureshi leading the charge, number 5. Top 5 in transactions last week: Carolyn Young Homes, number 1. Great job, Carolyn and crew. Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. One South Realty Group down in Richmond, number 3. Casey Sampson team, number 4. And Perfect Choice coming in at number 5. Fantastic job by our individuals and teams. All right, so big news on the recruiting front. You're going to see an interview next week. We're going to sit down with the Foxes, and you'll see some more news about this. But as of today, they are official. Dustin and Devin Fox lead an amazing team, the Fox Homes team. I think they've got close to 40 agents. Just a fantastic. You saw Dustin speak at our Top Producer Takeover last year about ChatGPT and AI, and just a fantastic marketer. Their team works so hard. They've got a great video podcast out there that they do a great job. The Foxes do. Ambitious Agents is the name of it. Just going to bring so much energy, so much great stuff to our company. And, I've known Dustin here for a few years and been talking to him, was finally able to get their great team over to join us. So welcome to the Fox Homes team. They've all spent a lot of time around here getting to know the place the last week or so, and we're just excited for you guys to join our family. So if you see Dustin or Devin or any of the team out, tell them welcome, and I'm sure we'll get to know them better in the next couple weeks. So welcome to Dustin and Devin and crew. We also are making a big announcement today, and you're going to see it in an email as well. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. We've had our sales meetings, and they've looked the same for a long time. And, you always got to be able to evolve in this world and change and throw some curveballs and see what sticks. So starting on Wednesday, we're going to a brand new sales meeting format. It's going to be more interactive. We're going to do it on Zoom. So we're going to send out a Zoom link by email probably today, and then also next week it'll be on the Cardinal Nest as well. But 9 to 10, we're going to try to keep it an hour. We're also going to do it first thing so you guys can get on with the rest of your day and still plan things. So 9 to 10, much more conversational, much more informational, much more, hey, what's going on in open houses? What's going on in the market? What are you guys seeing out there? We want to make it more of a conversation. We are going to still honor all the top producers for the month. We're going to do our thank everybody for Cardinal, but Sarah and I are going to do those in separate videos that we're going to send out to you all. And post on social and all that other great stuff. So, and we do all of our classes on the update here, but I want to make the sales meeting more conversational, more everybody jumping in. For our first one Wednesday, we've got two fantastic guests that are going to jump in. We're always going to have Carrie and First Heritage obviously as well, but then we're also going to have Jason Chepernick's going to pop in, and Carolyn Young is going to pop in and share what they think's going on in the industry, what's going on in the market, some tips that they've got, and we're going to just join in that conversation. So I'm really excited about it. I'd love for everybody to log in 9 to 10 o'clock. Look, be a fly on the wall, jump and join in the conversation, join in the chat, whichever way you want to do it. But we're going to try it out, see how it goes. So I think it's just tough in today's world to get everybody to drive 30 minutes, drive an hour. We've got such a big footprint. And, for us to move the sales meeting all over is a struggle. But let's just bring it in sales meeting into a format that everybody can join together. So let's see how it goes. So Wednesday, 9 to 10 a.m., we're going to try to keep it an hour. If the conversation is great, maybe we'll go a couple minutes over. If we can make sure Sarah doesn't talk too much. No, I'm just kidding. Sarah walked into the room, so I had to make a joke about her. But we'll have a great sales meeting. So 9 to 10 o'clock Wednesday. It's going to be our new format live, and join the conversation. So we're excited about that. We're also excited next week's going to be our week of giving. Rocking the Samson Care shirt here today. You can see every day is going to have a different canned food, children's books, toys, animal services, shelter collection as well. Sarah sent out an email about this. We're going to keep sending them out. We'll post on socials as well. We can keep bringing in donations all the way until December 6th, but I want to kind of highlight certain days to kind of focus on bringing those things in. So look for all the information in the emails, but really in this holiday season, we're all so blessed. Let's try to give back to those that maybe needed a little bit more and give back to the communities that have been so good to us. A soulful Thanksgiving. My man Carl Harper's doing a fantastic job out there in Bowie. The event is next Saturday, the 23rd, 9:30 to 11:30, but you can donate money. You can donate your time. Samson Cares got very involved in this and made a big donation to try to help feed a lot of families on this Thanksgiving that might not be able to get a great Thanksgiving meal together. So great job, Carl, and everybody that's helping him put that together. We are going to have our holiday parties. I think there's 10 or 12, something like that we've already scheduled. Look for emails with all that. They're on the Cardinal Nest now already. It'll be a packed December. Lots of fun opportunities. Some of them are white elephants. Some of them are potluck. They're a lot of fun. We can't do them in all 37 offices. At least Sarah and I can't make it to all of them, and our leadership team. But we've got 10 or 12 for sure that we're going to make all those. And if some of the other offices plan some, we'll certainly do our best to try to be there as well. But these are the ones that we're going to focus and highlight as well. So look for the Cardinal Nest for that schedule coming up. I think it's already out there now. Can you advance my slide? I'm stuck there for some reason. Probably helps when I turn it off. So Lunch and Learns coming up. We've got lots of great Lunch and Learns. We also have a lot more now on joinsamson.com. If anybody's interested, there's so many great ways now. You can watch our virtual Lunch and Learn, which has always happened. We have webinars where you can log in, hear it, and do a Q&A with the presenter, Richard, Bobby, Bethany, or I. And then we've also got schedule one-on-one call, Zoom, or in person. You can schedule right there on a Calendly link right there. So Lots of great ways. They can come to Lunch and Learn, or they can do all those different ways to get to connect with us now. So good stuff. Remember, you get recruiting rewards. Make sure you they mention you, or send me a note letting them know that you've recommended them to us. Let's dive into the contract trends real quick here. So Cardinal sent these out, I believe, yesterday. 157 contracts to our database here. So it looks like in West Virginia, we had 83% lower than list price. That's a good chunk. We didn't have any that were list price. We had a couple that went over, probably sold in that first weekend. Pretty even on the other ones. Maryland, D.C. had 51% right at list price, 15% below, and then 34% above, 27% above in Virginia. So about a third of them in both of the categories there. So again, kind of a third, except West Virginia had a lot that were lower this week, it looks like. The other key points in here, people are getting their contingencies about 3/4 of the time, it looks like. Seller subsidies are starting to come back a little bit, especially on those below list price ones. The other one I like, you can see home inspection coming in about 3/4 of the time in all 3 states. The days on market, I like that one on the right. West Virginia, 50% of them were 22 days or more, and 50% of them were 8 to 21 days. So none of the ones that we wrote on were less than 7 days, which is probably why 83% of them were above list price, or below list price. About a third when it comes to Virginia. The one I like is that black category, 33% in Virginia, 34% in Maryland, D.C. sold in less than 7 days. If your listings aren't sold in less than 7 days, guys, you got to go watch that class. You got to take some of the tips. You got to do a better job setting the tone from the beginning with your seller, setting up the listing for success. The last one down there, buyer rep. 96% of people this week got buyer rep in the contract, and out of that, 96% of them got 2% or higher. So good numbers still on that stuff. Zipping through we've got our fourth quarter challenge going on with Lynn Hamilton. You can scan the QR code or go to the Nest. It's just a great idea to do stuff. Jump in that challenge. Even if you don't win the challenge, you're going to win points and you're going to win more business in the first quarter next year. Our group coaching class on Tuesdays with Sam Hardman, mastering lead conversion. If you saw Sam speak at Top Producer Takeover, he's great coach, great leader, great realtor. I love listening to Sam talk. Super funny as well. We've got 2 HQDUs left coming up at the end of the year there in December. Richmond, December 4th. White Marsh, December 11th. This week, we had a fantastic one in Alexandria. Great energy, great people. It was awesome out there. But Richmond and White Marsh here to end December. We are going to refresh the HQDU schedule next year. We're going to kind of add some classes in, mix it up a little bit. But they're a great way to connect with all of our staff and all of our services. Zillow Showcase, the Zillow people came in and spoke at the HQDU. Really great reception. I saw a Facebook thread. A lot of you guys are really having some success with this. Go in our Facebook group and look at the post by Chris Loizu. Great stuff. A lot of people are really liking that Zillow Showcase. And at $250, it is a steal. It is really worth it, guys. Remember, we switched over to Bold Trail. KV Core did. People are really liking the results of Bold Trail. Will's teaching multiple classes all during the week. You can jump in for the topic that works for you. Let's go over the rest of our schedule. Monday, got that weekly boost. Start the week off right with Lynn. Print marketing class Monday afternoon. That group coaching class with Sam Tuesday morning. Bold Trail listing promotion. How to promote your listings Tuesday at 12. Broker brunch. Oh, this is a good one. At National Harbor with Kara and Kim. So that's 12 o'clock on Tuesday. Come out, see Kara and Kim, and talk to your brokers. Ask some questions. Sky Slope Training. Sales meeting. Our brand new sales meeting. 9 to, look, where they're already hedging. Give me 10:15 because 10 o'clock is, aggressive for us. We know that. Bold Trail linking with Sky Slope on, easier for me to say, Sky Slope. Wednesday at noon. Thursday, our mastermind is the $2.5 to $5 million crew. And then Know Your Tools, a Q&A with Lynn on Thursday. And your Master Your Marketing class with Lynn is Sphere of Influence and how to connect with them better. Friday morning, have your coffee with Aladdin, that fast track commercial training at 8:30. Next Friday's contract class on G-Car in DC with my man Noble. Friday, financing with First Heritage, then Sky Slope with Stephanie. Also, we have a new one, Stump the Broker. This is Dave Warfel and Mike Briggs. They're going to go out to McLean, 2:30 Friday afternoon, do a Stump the Broker class. So a couple great opportunities to connect with our brokers in Maryland and Virginia this week. Lots of great stuff going on here at Samson. Just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all your support, all your loyalty, how you continue to just do a great job for Samson. Tell your friends to come talk to us and then support Cardinal Title Group. I'm so excited about next year. I'm finishing off this year, but we've got great teams like the Fox Homes joining us, other great teams we're talking to. It's because of the reputation you guys are continuing to put out. And the support of Cardinal Title Group that helps us continue to grow this company better. So thank you for all your support. I'm really looking forward to our new sales meeting format Wednesday morning. So hopefully we see a lot of you guys 9 o'clock on Zoom on Wednesday. Take care and have a great weekend.